Just rolled over to 1. Hello, everybody! We should be live now because I finally fixed the live delay, hopefully. So, yeah, Hitman.
Hitman 3 is back, and we are continuing the story of Hitman 3 with the next part, Death in the Family, in which Agent 47 goes to a mansion in the moors of England to uncover a murder and to commit one as well.
It was murder by death.
It's like that. Doesn't that sound like a setup of a good movie mystery? Like,
yeah.
To commit a murder, you have to solve another murder.
Yeah. By the way, Murder by Death is an actual movie. They got it for me from like birthday or Christmas last year.
I don't know.
Yeah, and one of the stars of the film is Peter Falk, aka Columbo. So it's been on our watch for a while, which we'll hopefully be able to get through soon.
Yep. Okay, now I'm starting up this for real. The briefing.
Yes.
On our target.
Kier Crystal says, "Happy birthday, Alexis."
Thanks, Kier Crystal.
What is this? The LARP of Clue?
I mean,
nice one, DJ Taku.
There are different ways you can solve this, after all.
Lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line.
Also, it is going to be cold this week. I hope that everybody who is in the continental U.S. is going to be buttoning up soon. I'm actually going to be finished sealing our windows today, just to keep the cold out better than we did last year.
Alexa Carlyle is dead, according to the funeral investigators. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlyle, wisely sensing that a number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlyle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlyle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at his very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetry.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlyle keeps a case file on the constant. Information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
so yeah.
I am trying to get my phone to charge and it's not wanting to charge on the cable.
Whoops. Alright, so, as always, there are starting locations, and the route I'm going with is going to be taking the place of a detective who has been ordered to the Carlyle mansion in order to solve a mystery. Who killed Alexa Carlyle's brother?
We'll see as the mission starts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Solve a mystery? Guess we're gonna rewrite history!
Tails. Why would you put that in my head, you son of a gun?
Anyway, starting up on in the mansion staff, because that's the best way to intercept the detective and take his place. Do I take?
So while you're setting up, Kier Crystal is getting some nice swag from Right Stuff.
Yeah, this week and next week are probably the best times to do so, to take advantage of their Christmas sale, because I think on Saturday, if you have their subscriber service, you get access to basically everything that's on sale, I think. If it's not this coming week, then it's definitely the week after Christmas, where everything that they put on sale goes on sale.
Yeah, and Kira Crystal's ordering Symphogear Egg, Z, Knights and Magic, Magic Knight Rayearth, and Garo Red Requiem.
All good choices.
Yeah, base. Very base. And Dustin in the chat is saying that apparently we're getting statuettes of Yu-Gi-Oh! Monsters outside of the anime, starting with area of the Charmer monsters.
Huh. I'm not sure how well that's going to go over. I mean, the Charmers are popular for non-meta cards. I don't know why, though. I think it's just the card development team really likes them.
HJ Fives should have invited 4 kids and a dog instead.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
I now want to see a Scooby-Doo crossover with Hitman.
I now want to see a Scooby-Doo crossover where Agent 47 knocks out Shaggy, puts a wig on.
And takes it. No, he doesn't put on the wig. He just puts on the green shirt and pants and everybody thinks he's Shaggy.
Shaggy, there's something different about you.
No,
Did
there
you
is
change
not.
your hair?
No, they're...
No, I did not. I've always been this way.
Okay.
Pick this up later. You, main man.
There's a thing that screws with me with those bookshelves. Like, if you look back at where the stairs are.
Yeah. I gotta
Because I swear there were bookshelves behind the stairs, and it's like, that don't work.
And also, you may not have to restart. Yeah, you have to restart.
And I gotta restart. Stupid butler knowing everyone, knowing all the staff.
It's like, wait a minute, you're not part of the staff. In fact, you're not even bald. And it just
Takes off the ball.
You would
cap.
not think that previous games would do that. I didn't think they'd have the recognition AI down for that.
Yeah, like, the thing I really appreciate about these new Hitman games is that difficulty comes from, like, the subtle things. Like, if you're on casual, it's just basic, don't get caught kind of stuff,
Yeah.
right? But if you're playing on higher difficulties, things like security cameras come into play.
Yeah,
You know?
well, security cameras always came into play with the original games. I had a friend that played the original Hitman for me. I just wasn't really engaged at the time. But yeah, it was those kind of recognition, not, oh, you're in a disguise. Oh, this one character could actually recognize you.
Yeah. And it does kind of make sense. I mean, for a butler to know.
Oh yeah, it completely makes sense in context. It's just you would not immediately expect them to have the AI programming down for that to go off consistently.
Yeah.
Just for this specific character to see through almost every disguise. I like that. I'm saying that's a good thing.
Okay, yeah. Alrighty. Now just waiting for the detective to show up. And this is Thornbridge Manor, which really, let's be honest, this could definitely start as a setting of a mystery.
Yeah.
Smashing!
Silly homeowners, don't you know the detective is already dead? That is also an anime that was recently released.
Really?
Yeah.
Kira Crystal, the DuckTales theme never got in my head. I think it's because of the Nana Mizuki I've been listening to. So okay. So
You basically earwormed yourself against it.
So to counter DuckTales, you must apply the Nana
We
Mizuki
treated me like
principle.
shit. All he wanted to do was play his
Now I'm just
stupid
imagining Nana
video
Mizuki
games
covering the
and have
DuckTales
romance.
opening.
I deserve romance.
I need to stop thinking about Emma all the time, but she just makes me so angry.
What is it now?
In ages, she saw her on the top floor, stroking the door to Alexa's office. I kid you not.
Here, Crystal, I hate getting sick around this time of year. Yeah, that's definitely bad, but it's kind of inevitable. Like, I usually get sick at some point in October, November, December. I've been really sniffly, mucusy, and John was sick, like, last couple weeks.
It was awful. Luckily, it was just a,
Head cold.
yeah.
So it's like, we probably missed the worst of it because we got the vaccines and booster shots for the year early enough.
Yeah, the detective is here. Luckily, yeah, just in time. And ironically enough, he does seem to fit the profile of a detective from a TV show, like one who actually knows.
Are you watching something on your phone?
I am. Sorry, I'm doing.
John, like, come on.
I'm doing both Arknights and this. I'm farming.
Arknights does play automatically.
Yeah, it does. It's just...
Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
Being's motive and
A
opportunity.
famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlyle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor. If you take his place, it may be an opportunity to get close to Madame Carlyle.
Oh, you're gonna shove him into so many
Shove him in the
closets.
locker! Okay, I'm just gonna drag his body and then we're gonna stuff him into the closet.
Sorry, mate.
Hello, yes, I am that detective that you just met. Did the detective have hair? No, he did not.
I mean, the hat would disguise it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
here she comes, Alexa Carlyle, the other Iron Lady of England.
Mhm.
There's
The
also,
Iron Matron was not as popular as the Iron Maiden.
There's also a way that I tried before.
Mr. Whitman, thank you for coming on such short notice.
Okay, so basically, when I saw John play this mission for the first time, you see that chandelier? It's possible to shoot that chandelier and kill her right here, but, like,
She's just out of the way.
you know
This
what?
time, because of how you position yourself, yeah.
No, it's always been like that.
Yeah, he tried multiple times to do it, too.
Ah.
Examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madame Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible.
HJ5. Turns out it was 47 in the library with the lead pipe.
Have some refreshments, or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir.
And also the funniest thing about these games is the ability for Agent 47 to, like, just wear anything and it just automatically fits him.
Unfortunately, that does not apply to most dresses, but someday.
I feel obliged to point
That
out
would hopefully.
That would be hilarious if you could wear a dress and then everybody thinks that, like, you're some...
nature.
I mean,
smoking-
he must be of the physical dimensions where he can fit into the average
You will
clothing.
probably learn
Right.
that
Yeah.
The staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow.
That or you just keep encountering people in your same size scale.
Yeah, it's just one of those funny video game things.
So please bear with them. If they seem
Yeah, hey,
affected
bro.
by the rather unusual.
The funny thing is, there are multiple ways to solve this
I
mystery.
trust I do not need to
And I'm going to try to do the clue thing of that's how it could have ended. And here's how it might really ended.
I'll consider her dead when
What do you mean the butler did it?
That is ironically one way you can do. You can frame the butler.
Yeah.
The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary.
Cure Crystal. It's the Muppet Show with our very special guest, Agent 47! Yay!
The door was locked from the
It's about
inside.
bitch show
A
tonight.
suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul
Huh.
play.
I thought he,
and will not
from a
accept
distance, I thought he always had a mustache. I guess I was
I've
wrong.
prepared some information for you.
Cure Crystal. Hey, can you kill someone via shoving them in a dryer? It depends on how big the dryer is and whether they're unconscious. Cause, yeah, you could, force open a dryer from the inside.
A locked room murder was
It's a deliberate safety
Trust your
mechanism
best
after
of this.
fatalities in the 50s after they were were they? No, were dryers introduced in the 60s? Whatever right after they were introduced, they had a latchable handle. And they got rid of that after a fatality.
And
Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
So yes, we have a supposed suicide from inside a locked room.
Short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
he's administered a lot of them. Whiskey. And we also have case files for this.
Yeah, they should have gone with the cognac.
His
Who
password
uses
was
a chair like that as a desk chair?
Yeah, that thing's a bit too fancy for
You need ergonomic support, dude.
I guess it's all the posture lessons.
Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting.
The placement of that table is terrible with respect to the fireplace. Like, you don't place wood tables that close because catch fire.
Maybe it has a good finish.
Possibly, though finishes are usually flammable.
That is true, yeah. And gather up another murder weapon.
It's just safety stuff that was drilled into me from my parents because my mom liked having fireplaces for when it got really cold.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not necessarily to heat the house because usually they were pretty insulated. Aside from the cabin she was in the last few years of her life, but just because she liked the aesthetic of snow falling outside and fire roaring inside.
A hidden door.
Yes, we have secret passageways.
This could explain how the door was locked from the inside.
I just don't understand how peeping it. Oh yeah, peeping is illegal. You shouldn't peep on someone.
And it's also a two-way mirror.
So who is getting spied on?
Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor.
You usually don't expect secret doors like this to have a window.
Maybe it's time to see.
It means it would be visible from the outside.
Showing a cow, it's unironic that an assassin would make for a good detective.
It really is. I mean, they did serial kill Dexter, or
Yeah, they did Dexter the serial killer, and then they brought him back recently because everything is being revived because you need content.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I missed this from Cure Crystal. Aoi Yuki playing a character in G-Wish. Not again, why can't I escape that woman?
She's everywhere. She's everything. Aoi Yuki is all.
Grant, I think the problem of a lot of modern stuff is they greenlight it for too short a run, so everybody loses their attention on it so fast. So it's like you need more, you need to revive more, you need more random ideas because you're not dedicating the time to properly getting the ones you already have out there, like fleshing them out.
Mm-hmm. Like the Animaniacs reboot, it's already being canceled after 3 seasons.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's like, wait, you brought it back and people said the revival was actually doing pretty solid. It may not have been as great as the original run, but it was still, pretty solid, right? And then you get rid of it after 3 seasons? Like,
No need to panic.
I don't think those seasons were long either.
Right, exactly. But it goes back to that thing of why are you reviving stuff for such a short period of time? Like,
yeah, because I don't think it's just like attention span issues. There's only so much of a story you can flesh out, and
So how does one solve a murder
like
mystery?
this is the point of filler or one-off episodes, and that they help expand the run of a story to make it better. But so many of them are just rushed these days that they aren't fleshed out, or they have really, really bad writers attached to them, and yet they still have the show stick around.
Can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Like, here's the thought: how about you develop the idea to the point that people actually want to watch them?
Elaine, give us a privacy.
Also, yeah, Terror of Death is right. That's probably a Warner Brothers Discovery cancellation.
Yeah.
The last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean,
Actually, fine. When did the X revival start? Like a year or two ago? Pretty sure it was like either late 2019 or 2020. It feels like something that hit right around the pandemic.
yeah, it was something like that.
No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexa used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him. Then suddenly, he just gave up everything.
Yeah, you see what I mean about those stairs in that bookshelf? The stairwell is just that too damn close.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Worry about the inbreedings her customary and so on. So, is that it?
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary topped himself. I don't know, I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
Yeah, this is a little putz. Unfortunately, I can't kick the shit out of him for being a little putz.
I mean, it would give you away.
Yeah.
DJ Toku, also Des liked the new top 10 list.
Thank you.
Best part about being the detective, I can go practically anywhere except the top floor, and I have to do... can only go there, and that's only just because I have to have the butler with me. But like, suspicion is completely off on me.
Yeah, because you were brought in.
Yep.
Gregory Carlisle, can you tell me where you
Speaking
were yesterday?
of can you believe they can't Cavill again already? Yeah, especially, didn't you leave The Witcher for that?
No, what I think what happened was, supposedly on the set of The Witcher, Cavill was constantly butting heads with the producers, not because he was being a prima donna, but because like the producers wanted to become inaccurate to the source material.
And the writers were already writing inconsistent with the source material.
Yeah, so it's like he was already fighting the things on fighting things already, but they just kept pushing and pushing to the point where it's like.
And as a fan of that series, that would have been really disconcerting for him because he knew how fans would react, because that's how he was reacting.
She stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger ball. He's better off dead. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate...
Yeah, we heard that he's trying to do a Warhammer thing now, and John's a Warhammer fan. I'm not really into it, but honestly, good on him if he just wants to get that out there for people.
Yeah, he's apparently working with Amazon, and Games Workshop is also involved, and they've confirmed it. So, yep, it's on. It's possibly going to, from his wording, it's probably going to be an original story, which I think is fine. There's plenty of stories that can be told within the Warhammer 40k universe without having to do the whole, like, to basically adapt a story.
Like, using a new character to give a fresh introduction to the setting is probably the wisest decision they could deal with.
And with somebody like a fan like Cavill at the helm, like, he would know how you could, like,
Surely I'm not a suspect.
Because at the very least, they would not, if they went original character, they would not fuck with any of the existing ones.
Yeah.
Unless, you know, you got like a Resident Evil Alice situation, but I doubt that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to know?
How did you feel about Zachary?
How does this make you feel?
His presence was always awkward. How do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Is that all?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead.
HJ5 also thanks to us for reminding me of Dusk, because now I want to play it again. I just started Violet. I have yet to get them to play it. I really enjoy that game.
I will get on to it. Don't worry. We have time.
Yeah.
Unwilling time. Thank you.
Not getting into that.
Yeah, not getting into that. Yeah. Not getting into that.
But yeah, Toku, you know what would be great? If you could make it seem like all these 1% gits are guilty and send them all up the river.
That would be nice. That would be very nice.
They all did it, except for Mr. Body. That one was me. Mr. Green. In the entryway with the revolver. I paraphrased that because I could not remember what room they were actually in.
They were in the entryway.
Yeah, it was the generalization I was going with.
Yeah.
Rebecca Carlisle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:15. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here.
Dear Crystal.
I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room.
Just waiting for this to finish.
Went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange.
Okay.
You know, I bet she
God
was
damn
making
it.
a list of changes.
Damn you, woman!
Damn you, mystery novels!
Ridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Okay, Kira Crystal, so heard the new news about the new Pokemon anime announcement that Ash is being retired? Yeah, we're intrigued simply because he's been the poster child of the franchise for so long. No pun intended on the eternity of his age. But the fact that they're finally allowing him to retire and grow up, yay!
Yeah, 23 years.
Yep.
Anything else?
That is like
mentioning.
it's not as long as like.
But I saw Mr. Fern.
23?
Yeah, 23 years since the Pokemon anime started.
Early this afternoon.
I saw the anime in 1998.
Or somebody, it's been at least 2 decades.
Yeah, I thought it was on the range of 25 years.
He can only take so much.
So yeah, new protagonist, new opportunities. I kind of hope they do a loose adaptation of Nine's plot for the anime. Like, you know, get the new protagonist in on the whole 3-way dynamic for Paldea.
Need some intel and all that. Monkey!
Yeah, the chat is agreeing with me, 25 years.
And TTK Dagwan, Alexis, excited for Arknight Season 2? Heck yes. That got announced today.
Ah.
Perish in Frost.
Then perish!
Yeah.
Alan Parrish.
Me and John know what's coming, but if you're new to Arknight's story, then get ready for trauma.
The handwriting does not match Thackeray's.
Yes, hi Cassie, it's me again, Edward. I know I'm not supposed to leave you messages, and this is the last time, I promise. It's just, I don't know how to handle this whole situation. I don't think I can really.
There's something off about the placement of all this.
It's rich people.
I know. It's just that, like, the feng shui for this building is so off to me. It's like, who put... Okay, piano in a dining room, if you're gonna have someone play the music while you're eating, fine. Just, like, it doesn't seem like it's set up like that.
I don't think I can. She will definitely want to read it, no matter what. I just know she'll be disappointed in me. Again. My legs are really weird. I need you, Cassie. I'm sorry, I know. I'll hang up. Not supposed to do this. Christ, sorry. Bye.
Join the cow. Just waiting for people to start complaining that they miss Ash and start hating the new characters.
Yeah.
I mean, people have been wanting Ash to retire for around 10-ish years. It's like, Black White was not good for the franchise, and I think that was when the people started crying for, well, not cry, but, you know, crying out for him to be retired. So I think the last 2 years they've been trying to... Okay, okay, 9 years? 6, 7, 8... Yeah, that sounds about right. So yeah, last decade, since Gen 5 just was not good for a lot of that, and even though they built him up the last 10 years again as a decent trainer, it's felt like a greater reset arc where he's actually been competent. And that's been a long way towards recovering stuff, Gen 6's nonsense notwithstanding.
Anything else I can...
But yeah, there's definitely still felt that fatigue for the character. That everything they've done within the last couple of years has just been, hey, he's the veteran now.
She shows up alive and kicking. Zachary found dead in his bed this morning, or perhaps the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy. And Mother will surely have a strong opinion on it afterwards.
Here, Crystal, I'm betting you already pre-ordered everything that Discotech just listed. No, I've been waiting for the end of the sales.
So anyway, we've got Hero Suspicion. Gregory and
Or
Edward.
yeah, let's start from the top. Let's go through the suspect list.
Gregory and Edward Carlisle. Their alibis have been confirmed. They have not been. They were at a pub around the time that Zachary Carlisle would have died.
Wait, are they each other's alibi?
Yeah, they're pretty much each other's alibi. Plus, other people have confirmed that they went out.
Externally, okay.
Yep. There's Rebecca, Carlisle, Emma, and Patrick. I've got to question the maid to confirm that Patrick did indeed go out with her and all that.
Too busy for my taste. What is it? She turned up and demanded to be put up in Madame Carlisle's bedroom. We're the new head of the family office.
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I?
Gregory.
I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe, like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
Too many people talking.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary?
People.
Strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one outside. Except Patrick's mother, Emma. We were sitting on the bench behind the greenhouse talking when she came out and we had to hide. You won't tell her about me and Patrick, will you? She'd insist Madame Carlisle fire me. I'm sure of it.
Too right she will. She's always going on about how things will change once she's in charge of Thornbridge Manor.
So, Patrick has been confirmed as as being in the clear. Now for the rooms.
So 41 guests will attend the funeral tomorrow. There's still a lot to see to, but we're in good time.
The hardest part about this manor is finding the stairs because there are just so many hallways.
Oh god, so many stairs.
And hallways. Oh my god, it's like Final Fantasy 13 all over again.
It's the door to Rebecca's room.
It would actually be funny if that wardrobe is a secret door.
Yeah. And there are apparently keys that I can find around here.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, Zachary. At least you never got to learn that the horrible thing we did was for nothing.
She doesn't even notice you're there.
Our legacy, what bollocks. It's all gone, I fear. How bloody Arthur Edwards had it, I'm not to see it. I doubt our big brother could have botched it up any worse than I have, even
yeah.
if he tried.
Gotta fix that.
No,
Thank you. Wish someone had told us earlier. Mike was picking up the game audio. Okay, that should have fixed it. Here, Crystal, so you guys use Buckley's cough syrup or Vicks day-night-quil syrup for when you get sick? We use the pills, because, like, the syrup is just terrible. Yeah, the liquid gels. Like, the taste just doesn't work. Doesn't make using the actual syrup work.
There are usually keys I can find, but I keep not finding them. Never mind. Well, they did notice me. Anyway, first up. I'll just wait till Davis comes back to find the clues. But first, a cane! A bulldog cane.
Why are you... Oh yeah, that's right. The cane.
The cane is the key.
The cane is the cane is the able.
He's making some.
Well, yeah, I mean, if
Shoes and footprints found in Emma and Gregory's room. Right. Greenhouse keychain.
Keychain pendant for the greenhouse. What's that doing in Emma and Gregory's room, I wonder? And why is the key missing?
suspicious.
I mean, this is a mystery.
Now this is interesting, 47. A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery. And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. The plot thickens.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was already the thickness of tapioca, so...
Yeah. So yes. Kissing cousins! Dun dun dun.
Kissing cousin it.
Why would you want to kiss cousin it?
Before and after.
So now to Rebecca's room.
You just walking around with your pimp cane?
I walk around with my pimp cane. The pimp cane is key. Ah. And also, the cane can also do this. This I found in Emma and Gregory's room. It is the key
to all the back doors.
Yep. Oh.
Why would you stack things like that?
Never opened. Must have slid under the secret door nearly 46 years ago. It states that Alexa Carlisle's older brother, Montgomery, wanted Alexa to become the heir to the Carlisle Empire instead of himself. Interesting. You're an excellent detective, 47. Uncovering truths half a century old. If you frame it correctly, I believe you could use the information to convince Madame Carlisle that Zachary committed suicide. Maybe you should ask Mr. Fernsby to see her.
Seriously, how do they not see those holes from the other side?
It's the most. I think they're hidden quite well. Like, let's go to the other side to see.
If there are any holes, like, they must be so small that, like, the frame, the woodwork would, like, hide it.
It's just like from the way they're shaped on the side where they're visible. It's like it's odd because it looks like they're tunneled instead of artisanry carved.
Hey, look, it's that harp that somebody swears they'll play.
Now to Rebecca's room.
The Carlyles have fought and prosper, all of us alone. If we could only unite across time, we could crush them all.
Rebecca's room. Her notebook. It does not match Zachary's suicide note.
So she didn't write it.
Yep. So she is definitely not the killer, at least in that regard. And her laptop confirms. Okay.
Look, he's clearly typing on it.
See from the log.
Yeah.
Look, see, I'm typing on the computer.
From 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
Oh yeah, she's cleared. And also, another secret passage!
Who designs a building like this?
They never tried to remove that painting.
You don't mess with the property. This also...
I looked into the Tokyo holdings, and my preliminary assessment is that they are gone.
I don't need assessments. I need absolute confirmation. That's why you're here.
I did request the documentation, but it will take a while, considering the time difference.
You don't request, you demand. How Yates could send me someone like you is beyond me.
Yeah. Look,
She looks like the kind of person that, like, if you inconvenienced her slightly, she would, like, rip your soul out of your body.
Oh, I've met those Karens before. Some of them at work when I was working at Michael's.
Yeah, like, not just a Karen, but, like, the Uber Karen.
Yeah, the one who has all the power and will use it. Alright, so, for clues, we have cleared Gregory, Edward, Rebecca, and Patrick, but we have not cleared Mr. Fernsby nor Emma. And she's looking like she has the most motive, wouldn't you think?
Motive.
Yes, Nigel Thornsbury.
I mean, isn't Emma the one that called in the detective?
No, that was Alexa. She called in secret.
Okay.
Yep, the detective was made.
Yeah, just making sure.
Yeah, and of course, this switch to Zachary's room. So yeah, the entryway.
And where do we find the cane?
In Emma's room.
How suspicious.
Suspicion Island.
The thing that could open up the secret passageway to a man's room that nobody knew about, like, was found in Emma's room. Now, where's Emma now?
But first, we need to find we need to clear Mr. Fernsby.
Mr. Fernsby.
The butler who buttles.
I mean, it would be amusing if we just go through all this, actually solve the mystery the correct way, and then...
Yeah. Oh, a saber.
Oh, Terror of Death. Question. Are you excited for the new volume of JoJo's coming out next month? Or I think what he might be referring to is that the Part 9 got confirmed for a release date.
Ah.
JoJo Lands. Yeah, coming out next February.
Ah, yes, the Master Key, which I couldn't...
Did Part 8 already wrap?
Yep, Part 8's been wrapped up for like several months now.
Okay, so the hiatus is probably so Rocky can plan the storyline out.
Yeah, then. And, you know, take off a well-deserved break and stuff, you know?
Yeah, he works
like,
hard.
Like, even though he does a monthly schedule, like, the man, like, must take a lot of effort into making each chapter worth it, you know? And also, enough time to, like, properly plan out what he wants to do.
Zachary's diary. This is big. He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident. And 47. The handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself. Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence to convince Madame Carlyle he did. Maybe you should tell him you are ready to present your findings.
Do we want to frame the butler?
Do you want to do some more detecting, 47?
There is a way. I'm going to try all three. I'm going to show you guys all three.
All three routes? Like, you'll do one reset and then do the other?
Yep.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Because, like, this is a very unique, you know, assassination in that, like, the game gives you the option to, like, do it 3 different ways, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's not obviously infinite possibilities, but it's like, you know...
It's something.
It's something. Like, you know, if you want to be a complete jerk and, like, you know, pin it on the butler, then go right ahead.
Shoes and footprints outside, matching the prints on the terrace outside the sitting room. And also, we can kill Carlisle by causing electric short.
Of course.
JoJo wrapped up last year. You know, pandemic years.
Yeah.
Everything blurs together.
Time gets wonky.
I'm sure the portrait would be one for the ages.
And another way we can get rid of her, we can show her grave.
And we can just shove her in the grave?
Yes.
That's hilarious.
All the while being pretending to be the Undertaker.
The character or the actual profession?
Yes.
Okay.
The greenhouse. Aha. Oh, Emma's not here. But
Broken lab equipment. It looks like it was recently used, though.
This is a table showing lethal dosages for the poison used to kill Zachary.
The poison. The poison for Zachary. Zachary's poison.
55 to 79, 60 to 64 kilograms. I'd say Madame Carlyle is next in line for a poisoning. You have uncovered enough evidence to tell Madame Carlyle that Emma is the murderer. Quite the detective, 47. I'm impressed. I suggest you go tell Mr. Fernsby.
Emma's the one that actually did it, right?
she is, yeah. She's the murderer. She committed murder by death.
And why did she commit the murder?
For revenge. And the money.
Because she's the illegitimate
child of Alexa's older brother.
Who they killed to get the control of the fortune.
Yep. Even though he actually didn't want to become the heir, he would have gladly given it over.
Yeah, it's one of those, like...
The big irony.
Yeah, the big irony of, if you just asked me, I would have just said, like, here you go. Because, like, apparently Montgomery was one of those, like, I didn't want to hurt anybody kind of types, you know, like...
Or they cared about their family more than the wealth, because obviously even splitting the inheritance, they would have been more than well off.
Yeah, exactly. It would have been...
It's like, when you're super wealthy, it's like, manage your finances fine, but don't get so obsessive that you screw over everybody else.
Yeah.
Yep, and Montgomery was more than willing to just step away from it all, but unfortunately, Alexa's, like, pride and ego dictated that she roped her brother Zachary into committing a murder.
Mm.
And it obviously traumatized him to the point where he didn't leave the premise for nearly 50 years.
It's like, you know, oh my god, I killed my older brother, I can never, like, escape that guilt ever again.
DJ Toku, would you play a whole game where 47 has retired as an assassin and become a detective?
I would, yes.
That would actually be pretty sick.
I think the premise would get old after a bit, but I don't think it'd be a bad idea.
It definitely is like a DLC pack.
Yeah.
If you'll follow me, sir.
I think why this level would be just intriguing of itself is it's a different way of approaching the assassinations.
Because, like, the assassination... There's been plenty of missions where you have to disguise yourself as somebody to get close to the target, but the fact that you have to, like, get really intimate into these characters' heads and figure out why would they, like, what was a crime committed and stuff.
It's like you're playing the actual role instead of just impersonating them.
Whereas in other cases, like, you are impersonating and you only have to do, like, the role, like, slightly to, like, you know, pass the bluff check. Whereas this, like, to get really close, no, you have to do this.
You have to use everything you know.
Also, those light bulbs at the top of the banisters, that's messing with me, if only because I can see kids running down the halls and just, like, waving their arms and then hitting the light bulb, and it's like, oh, that's not good.
Please stay back.
I mean, they're decent placement for what they are, it's just, like, I think of that kind of stuff.
Kier Crystal, what's the difference between Hitman and Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell? On a pure, like, aesthetic level, Hitman's all about the assassination, whereas Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell is, like, espionage and infiltration.
Now, go claim your reward.
Now to save the game.
Yep, we're gonna save here, and then we're gonna present, here's how it could have happened.
Where you see, I did it! Takes off the hat. I'm an assassin.
First, accuse Mr. Fernsby.
The butler, Mr. Fernsby, killed Zachary.
got that wrong. He would never do such a thing. He is the most loyal man I have ever met.
I found pills in his office that matches the poison that killed your brother.
The poison.
Furthermore, I found Zachary's notebook, half burned, in Mr. Fernsby's fireplace. It showed that Zachary intended to publish a written confession to a murder the two of you committed nearly 50 years ago.
50 years ago.
Of your older brother, Montgomery.
That's outrageous. We did no such thing.
No need to feign innocence. I know a killer when I see one.
Heh.
My discretion is assured. The papers also described how Mr. Fernsby helped you stage the murder of Montgomery as an accident. I believe he killed Zachary not to be exposed as an accomplice to murder.
Sweet Fernsby. You are wrong, Mr. Whitmer. He did not do it to protect himself. He did it to protect the Carlyle legacy. Mr. Fernsby, like myself, understands that sacrifices must be made to secure stability and prosperity. Mr. Whitmer, I'd appreciate it if your findings never leave this room. I understand Fernsby's actions, and there is no need for them to have more consequences than they already have. Fernsby was very fond of Zachary, and I'm sure his decision will haunt him.
Just covering up the entire thing.
About
Yep.
your reward, have you considered an amount?
I want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Arthur Edwards, the Constant. But that must mean you're... I expected you'd show up. But you're not here to kill me. If you were, you would have already. The enemy of my enemy, I suppose. You can have it. You earned it.
That detective is still knocked down in the closet. Which is just funny, right?
Yeah.
Would it be funny if he woke up and is trying to have been breaking out this entire time and everybody keeps ignoring him?
So we don't actually have to kill her?
We do, yeah.
Oh, we do.
But first...
But here's how it really happened.
DJ Toku. I still prefer Assassin's Creed since I prefer parkour! That's not what they actually wrote, but that's basically the sentiment.
And Cure Crystal, I don't think Yor would be good at playing video games because I think she would accidentally crush the controller.
Every time she got nervous, yeah.
And like, also she would try to crush...
Imagine like her hitting the mashing the square button. She would just like destroy the controller.
Yeah.
Her thumb would go through it.
I mean, you saw what she does to a tennis racket.
Yeah. Well, at least she tried to moderate her strength, but clearly not enough.
Right. It's like how.
Your niece, Emma Carlyle, murdered your brother Zachary.
My niece? Emma is not my niece. She's my daughter-in-law.
And your niece. Emma is the illegitimate child of your late older brother Montgomery, who you and Zachary killed 46 years ago.
That's preposterous.
You asked me to find out what happened to Zachary. Would you rather not know?
No. No, go on.
I found a letter from Emma's mother, Jane, who was the fiancée of your older brother at the time of his death. She witnessed how you and Zachary pushed him off the balcony. She believed you did it to steal the Carlyle empire from her and her unborn child. And she raised Emma to reclaim what she lost. Marry your heir, Gregory, get revenge, and secure the Carlyle empire for her bloodline generations to come.
Emma is the daughter of Montgomery and that local girl, Jane.
She is.
Well, the girl got it wrong. I didn't steal anything. I did what was necessary to protect the future of the
She genuinely does not understand.
Montgomery wasn't cut out to take over from father. All heart and no balls.
Emma used
also that echoing.
Yeah. Her installment as the lady of the house.
That perfectly sets it up.
Suicide. She did her homework. Used a poison made from one of Zachary's rare plants. found old
Can I get props to 47's voice actor for like having a consistent cadence in his voice so he doesn't like...
Yes.
Yeah.
More than you think. I found proof that she will try to poison you next.
Well, I'll have to take care of that. Thank you, Mr. Whitmer. You have not disappointed. I promised you I would reward you generously.
There is actually a way you can set up so Emma does kill Alexa.
Can you do that now?
No, but it's a way.
But it's a possibility.
Yeah, I can set it up straight from the get-go.
I mean, that would be the stealthiest way to go about it.
Yeah, I might try that if there's. Yep, there's definitely time.
Yeah.
Has anyone, HA5, has anyone asked him what the barcode on his head means?
It stands for hope.
Oh my.
Suppose I could convince you to deal with my daughter-in-law.
That's it!
You set me up!
I'll have to see to it some other way then.
Sadly, you cannot kill Emma because, well, she's honestly she is a straight-up murderer, even if it was vengeance.
But yeah.
God, I hope you get Edwards and make him hurt.
And now for the last one, and it's one that it ends in a way.
Let me guess. Is this the way that it ends in something that we don't expect?
Yep.
I keep saying this every time we play these games, but I just appreciate how they don't give you infinite options, but they give the player enough control in like how to approach the situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They give them the reasonable flexibility where you can do all the feasible ways.
Yep.
Your brother committed suicide.
I need to see some evidence to believe that, Mr. Whitmer.
Zachary was found dead in a room locked from the inside. He died from a rare poisonous plant he cultivated himself.
Basically, the detective is a competent option.
The suicide note explained that he did not have the courage to go on.
But I do have the way to back it up.
I don't buy. I cared for him deeply, but the truth is he hated my guts. My death would not make him commit suicide, I can promise you that.
Perhaps the death of your older brother, Montgomery, then. I have found evidence showing that you and Zachary killed him nearly 50 years ago. I believe that was when Zachary turned recluse. Your brother recently uncovered proof that your past
DJ Toku, the barcode gets him discounted at supermarkets.
He just has to lean over the self-checkout aisle.
It's like you just take his head and just...
himself, as you were better suited.
I mean, assassin for hire. You have to check him out somehow.
And it's like you just put him in the shopping cart.
And what other way can you do it? Just look at him up and down and go, nice?
And you saw this letter?
I did.
Oh, Zachary. How royally I fucked up. Mr. Whitmer, I'm sorry, I just need to gather my thoughts.
It's like, how does it feel knowing that, like, all your actions actually meant nothing?
Payment for your services. Have you decided on an amount?
Arthur Edwards. You have a file on him.
Arthur Edwards. How do you... I see. Well played. For many, many years I feared what I'd see when I finally met death.
And Death is wearing glasses with a little flashlight on them.
Well, yeah, he's wearing glasses because they hide the mystic eyes of death perception.
Oh shit, that would be... Giving Agent 47 that power? Oh man, oh. That would be dangerous.
In every way imaginable, it is time for me to leave the pit. Oh, before I get to that, your reward. The file you want is in the safe.
Oh, wait, we're gonna watch her do something?
Yeah.
A last wish from a dying woman. Get Edwards and make him suffer. So long. I need some privacy.
How are you, sir?
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
That's Madame Carlyle taken care of.
Oh, that was brutal.
Time to get the file
Yeah.
on Arthur Edwards.
She pretty much just gave up.
Hey, that one makes sense. I mean, if you killed your elder brother for no reason, and then the guilt caused the death of your other brother, they're, like, unless you're a complete sociopath...
Yeah.
Which, admittedly, a lot of the Hitman characters we're assassinating are, but everybody has their limit.
Yeah.
I think the one thing with that is there's no giveaway, or at least not enough of a giveaway, in my opinion, that that's what she's going to do, or that's what she's feeling in that moment.
Well, it's probably the animation in the body animation.
I meant more from the voice acting.
Yeah.
I don't feel it carried it enough, but that's just me.
Although, like, it is funny when bodies, like, fall off of, like, high places in this game, and they just kind of, like...
Floppy.
They just flop, like,
yeah.
not in a realistic way, but in the game animation, and I'm just gonna just...
Yeah. Like, narratively, it works if you go that route, but...
Yeah.
Granted, it wouldn't be the first time we've had a, odd voice actor moment.
Yeah. I'm just gonna check to see if she left anything on the ground, like when she fell. Like
if her character model is over there?
Oh, yeah, there's where she fell. They're searching. Just gonna keep away, because, well...
Yeah, and the police are already here.
Oh. Just, yeah, usually there's like a dropping of something.
Alright, so let's get out of here.
Yep. Oh. Yep, getting out of here. Getting out.
Still, like, the atmosphere of this whole setting is, like, pretty palpable, you know?
Clouds, the wind.
Like, you know, something bad's about to happen, and are you going the right way?
I am, yeah.
Yeah, and how this is basically feels like it's out in the middle of nowhere.
And also the fact that the final, like, call from Diana was interrupted.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like, man, the groundskeeper must have a lot of work for maintaining this.
And that's why you have a lot of staff. Yep. Can't do it all in one person.
Like, I would never want to own a house this big.
Like, I would like a lawn, but, like, you know, not that big, right?
Get out! It's the Constantine. Shit.
Well, that's plot.
Yep. What's in the hair? Oh yeah, there was a there was a bit from another game. A silence.
Star.
You owe him nothing.
47. Don't respond, just listen. Diana can't help you now. You need to find Olivia. She will know what to do. I wish there had been more time.
And then there were none. Thank you, Miss Burnwood. Now, it's my turn.
Stay down. Boss wants you alive.
Yeah?
How about now? Over here! Cover me! Walk away!
Or what? You gonna take us all on?
Don't.
Tell the Constant to start running.
Yeah, 47 didn't see anything in his blind spot.
47 is out there. And 47 never misses his mark.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what makes you valuable.
You're delusional. You think I would betray 47?
Trust me, you owe him nothing.
What is this?
I told you we could help each other, and I meant it. I look forward to your call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Constant is that kind of guy who believes everyone has a price and anyone can be corrupted.
And that's how he feels like he's
out of sight.
And that's how he feels like he can control everything just by like
playing them all against each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who took out the contract is a good question.
It was apparently a Providence, more than likely. Her parents were going against an energy company whose pollution had ended up in the death of their son.
And Providence was controlled by...
They were controlled by like the bad guy, like the really bad guys.
Providence were basically the men behind the curtain on a lot of things, and it wouldn't surprise me if they had a hand in it. So basically, he's directing her, kill the guy that killed your family instead of the contract. Like, take it out on someone who didn't do, who was just the weapon.
Yeah, person who didn't have the choice.
Yep. So I'm going to try to get Emma to poison Alexa.
So we're doing this again?
Yep, I'm doing the gardening thing. I'm going to try the garden method. There was a way to do it, and it's going to be...
Well, you never done it before.
Yep, but I have looked it up. So basically, at one point, about 20 minutes or so into the game, Alexa will call a family meeting, and at one point, and I think that's when Emma will have her chance to take out Alexa.
You know, every time I hear the name Alexa, it's so close to Alexis, so I feel like, am I about to get murdered right now?
I sometimes think of the device of the Amazon device.
Peace. Happy belated birthday, Alexis. Thank you.
Yeah.
Groundskeeper Willie, no.
Well, Groundskeeper Willie would have the best motivation for it. After all, the skull.
Okay, Treehouse of Horror, Treehouse of Horror for The Simpsons, parodying Hitman.
Yeah,
with Homer being Agent 47.
I would actually want to see that.
And Marge is Diana.
Yeah.
I mean, they kind of have done a assassination parody, but I think that was more like
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just need to find a wrench to fix that broken bit. Wrench, wrench, wrench. Where's the wrench? There's a screwdriver, but I don't need that. But I can.
You could lob it at somebody's head.
I could, yes. Poison? No.
Ready for the funeral.
And this must be a bad groundskeeper if he just leaves all this off at random.
Yeah, I blame the staff really. It's like, but then again, I given the scope of his influence, I'd say Fernsby probably is the guy who's mostly in charge of these things.
I know. We shall all miss him dearly.
Crowbar. Can you kill someone with the lawnmower? That would be funny.
That would be funny.
Just like cause it to go off and just like
Death by Zamboni.
In 5 minutes.
And it's like, he's gonna run me over.
I'm just imagining the bit from Austin Powers where like the guard is like in front of the steamroller just yelling, "Stop!"
My head went to Deadpool.
Yeah.
Where's Francis?
It's like, no, he's gonna run me over.
It's fine, but I can also attack with a driftwood. Damn it! Where is the bloody?
Yeah.
There's supposed to be a wrench.
You know where the wrench is? He didn't look that up.
Yeah, I'll look up the wrench.
Like, John, this is why we do practice. Yeah, we'll never be. This rehearsal is like, we will rehearse these things. We do musical numbers, and it's like there's a plan, and now the play will never go off without a hitch.
Now we'll never get to the fireworks factory.
Exactly. We're gonna miss the fireworks factory.
Wrench, Thornbridge Manor. Where to find the sabotage tools in Dartmoor. On the fountain? Oh my god.
You missed. You
How could I just. In my defense.
Yeah, you were looking everywhere but the fountain. Always the last place you looked.
Always the last place. There you are, Mr. Wrench. Would you like to be the monkey in it?
The monkey's paw, the monkey's tail, the monkey.
I must shock the monkey. Yep. And just gonna be on my way. Just gonna let that play out.
Oh, you poisoned the thing?
Oh no, well I could, but Emma was already plotting to do that herself.
So what are you doing here?
What I'm doing is... Well, I could possibly use one of these, and I could use them. I mean, I could do it myself, but I could also...
But isn't it funnier just to watch families murder each other?
Yeah.
Rich British families. And and that gives me a chance to do more exploration.
Okay, Kier Crystal, go to timeout. You reference the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Negative 2, you also have to get a timeout. You reference Final Fantasy X too.
Also, unlock the special maintenance. I also can
climb the pole, climb the pole, climb the pole.
Hanging out, just hanging out with the family, having myself a party.
Yo, West Side.
And yes, that was a reference to Birdemic.
Why? Can we just like eject this man from orbit?
The only way to be sure.
I know.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just tired from yesterday still.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
It was a big day.
It really was. Just gonna get a servant and knock him out.
What did the servant ever do?
He existed.
He was in the way.
It's no concern of mine whether your family needs... What was that? Food? Yeah, you really should have thought of that before you became peasants.
We were only peasants because the circumstances of life in capitalism caused this.
And that's my fault?
Yes!
Now the detective is already here, right?
Yeah, he's already here. I don't need to take over. I can also apparently... I'm gonna save here because apparently one bit is getting a hunting rifle from the actual
No, it's like it'd be funny if the detective detects the 487 is there.
Okay, let's go hunting. That's all good. Just going to...
It's time to chew bubblegum. Inhale.
And I'm all out of bubblegum. And apparently I can also knock out Fernsby because he apparently has another coin that I can use for an achievement. So basically while I wait, I'm going to get the achievements. And
so what are you doing now?
Just getting the other discovery achievements.
Why?
Because, to quote a bad Doctor Who episode, for the achievement!
As for every time somebody in these streams references a bad piece of media, myself included, we should get one slap to the face.
Yeah, I know. And also knock out a security guard to get the most.
Wait, shouldn't we like just murder some fool and like get on with it?
I don't want to.
Don't play with your food, 47.
I can take out that guard. Oh, I should check to see where a hammer is, because there's an achievement for knocking out all the...
What? Are you just going... Okay, so what is it? Are you just going to, you know, have that one lady poison Alexa, or...
Yeah. Just gonna she's gonna take care of that herself. She'll be at one point. She's in the. You see her in the greenhouse while she's trying to fix the broken thing.
Pure Crystal. So an episode of Downton Abbey then.
I don't remember that part of Downton Abbey where like murdering started happening.
Probably the
uncensored version.
Uncensored cut.
Yeah.
Hey, can you polish my shoes when you're done?
What is this? Whoa.
You look tanned. I swear Mother spent the last week at her Cyprus estate. Am I right?
I'm not at liberty to say, ma'am.
Oh, come on. I need to know what's going on. It affects me too, you know.
What? Hey, you dropped something.
How the hell did that happen? No, we all found it. I gave it to him in person.
Oh dear. Gotta get across the room.
The very same day. Right, listen.
Oh, balls. She's still here.
Yeah.
Best they've got. Tell her you want to see the records. Don't take no for an answer.
That is amazing.
As soon as you've got them.
Then I got that done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will admit, I was like, okay.
Yeah, there was a cabinet closer that you could have gotten them into from, at least from the sites. Like if you rotate the camera while you're in that mode, I could have sworn you would have seen it.
Yeah, never mind then. Oh, shit.
Yeah, see the one on the right? I thought you were...
Oh, that's not...
Oh, no, that's the bird cage. Never mind. That's my bad. I mistook the two.
Yeah, it's alright. Alright, I am good. I guess they sense death.
Good birds.
Or intentions.
True. It would be funny if I could knock out some. Oh, the hearse key! I can escape in the hearse. If I could knock down someone with a herring. Bling.
When are you gonna get a herring?
Yeah.
John, why did you do that?
I wanted the gun.
You're being hunted now. You don't just like snatch guns from people.
I wanted it.
I don't care what you want.
No, John, what you really wanted was this guy's arm.
You never care what I want.
John, this is what you're doing. This is what I want you to do.
I hate you with all my soul. I'm taking back all of your Christmas presents.
Good, I can just... Good, then I'll send yours into space. Where the Martians will appreciate them.
Hammer.
Nail.
No.
No. I'm so fast.
I don't care who you are. Clean my jowls. Oh, damn, the maid heard the coin.
Coin. Coin.
You're clearly not being paid enough.
How much are you guys being paid? You guys get paid?
Bloody help. Always being here. Oh, I can just close the door. Never mind then.
That is Phineas Whitmer. the famous private investigator.
Oh, what's up, dude?
I met Madam Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
Rebecca. Yeah. I need you to dig up the contract we have with the law firm Morgan Yates. What's that?
Crime noticed. Damn butler. Damn detectives getting in the way.
Yeah, I mean, he was near the window when he did that, so...
Yeah. Yeah, bollocks. Bollocks and billocks. Bollocks and bildrats.
Mazes and monsters.
It's a far out game. Hey, it's all imagination. Is it?
Hey, is anyone here?
Knock her out quickly.
Now, why are we knocking this person out?
It's for... Oh, never mind. I don't have... It's to get a coin that she has that was given to her by Carlyle. And Phineas has... And, Fernsby has the other one.
Coin. Are we just gonna, like, start playing the game of shoving people into the lockers?
Token for a vault in the Milton Fitzpatrick London Bank. You need a pair, and you gain access, no questions asked. I bet that's where Madam Carlyle keeps a copy of the Edwards file.
I can get the other one from Fernsby. Just need to find him. Ah, Fernsby the butler. He knows me. I need to get him alone.
So why don't you go to the bathroom? Ah, I see. Okay, why don't we just, like, distract him over here?
Yep. Oh. Damn it, another guy is investigating. Buttocks. I'm gonna see how I can get that token. First, by cheating. aka looking it up online.
We're just going scatterbrain right now.
Yeah, pretty much. This is, like I said, I am doing this basically for the to get the achievements because I've done most of the other stuff, and just to see what happens. Tokens. How to obtain both mitzvah. There, Mr. Fernsby. Usually what? Ah, if I go behind the left staircase in the main entrance, I will find. Don't worry about the two guards nearby.
Oh, yeah, sorry, involuntary twitch.
Ah, okay.
No, Christ, I'm gonna hang up. Let's talk this calm the fuck down.
Jesus, dude. Oh, yeah, that. Oh yeah, that little prick. Well, I guess I could just shadow.
Just keep calm.
Just shout at the butler until he's alone.
Yep.
Looking good today, sir.
At one point, he will intercept Carlyle because he needs to talk with her about something, and because the family asks questions. So that's when I can get. After they'll go to the meeting, and then I can take him out.
I received the vault token for the Milton Fitzpatrick London Bank. Did I understand correctly that I should give it to Rebecca in case of your death?
Exactly. She holds the other one.
Warham Taro.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Little hamsters, endless conflict.
When she realizes things don't add up.
Ah, that's funny.
Yeah, honestly, life is pretty grimdark for hamsters in general. I mean, they don't live long, and their moms eat their siblings.
Well, that's dark.
Yeah, it is. It's a very... pretty freaking dark.
Gregory, don't say more to that weird detective than you need to.
I was just having a laugh, dear. Must admit, he's pretty good.
What if he believes we had something to do with Zachary's death?
Please.
He's circling us. I don't see him snooping around your sister. I bet Alexa said something.
If I could be bothered, I'd be worried about your mental health, Emma. But sorry, I'm having too much fun enjoying the circus.
I'm bored and posh. I don't really care. Just gonna get the cane. Why not?
My parents would hate him.
So,
Yeah, like I said, it's basically just going around. Wandering. Waiting for my chance to get the other token. Basically, a lot of patience in this game. Gotta build it up.
Yep.
yeah, see, like, this is, like, my kind of kryptonite, because, like, for me, I just want to murder. Patience, like, no. You see, like, Lexi does not like to sit around and wait. I like to zoom.
Come on and zoom, come on and zoom, come on and zoom. Don't ask me how that got in my head. I don't know.
Why are you referencing Zoom of all things from the PBS Kids show?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, you gotta know. You gotta tell me why.
I don't know.
Tell me why. Ain't
No.
nothing. Where's the freaking butler?
He's downstairs.
I've never seen a dead body before. Hello, this is Cassandra Cox, Edward's ex-wife. I don't know what's going on at your house, but Edward is losing it. He certainly doesn't think so. He seems to believe that Alexa has come back from the dead, and that he has to write the eulogy for some make-believe funeral event. I still have the restraining order on him, so whoever gets this message now that Alexa is dead better get him under control. Otherwise, I see no other way than to get the police involved. Cassandra again. Listen, somebody at your end needs to act now. Edward is really acting out. He's leaving message after message on my phone. What if the kids pick up when he's like this? This is exactly why I got that restraining order in the first place. The man has some serious issues. If I get one more call, I'll report it. I've had it enough.
Huh. I guess that's everything. Why would you give me the prompt if there's nothing there? Jerk. Oh, and there's also another way I can get down from places, but if I can find it, which I certainly will try. Oh, damn. Bodyguard.
Join the cow. So that means in a D&D session, that would make you a murder hobo, Alexis. No, I'm going to be a murder queen, okay? Let's be real here. Like, as if somebody ticks me off, boom, they're getting trapdoored.
Eh.
Yeah. They'll never look in here. Oh.
Except for that one guy who looked right at you.
Run into a mirror.
I guess I'm like a bird. Oh yeah, the propane tank, in which if I decide, you know what, blowing stuff up.
Are you just waiting for the butler to
To meet up with her so I can actually...
Wait, what the heck is this place?
Her private room.
Who
This
just
is...
had...
I can actually kill her there. This is her place.
You faced great obstacles too, I know. We will persevere. It is my duty to make that happen.
Yeah, sorry, even the manor isn't even in your family's name, so...
Ouch.
Yeah. Yeah, when the Constant, aka Arthur Edwards, betrayed Providence and took everything, he took everything. They're more or less just renting it.
Oh, stop pacing, for God's sake, Emma.
Why don't we get any kind of explanation? It's bloody rude, that's what it is.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take the detective's place now. I'll find a good place to knock him out and put his body somewhere nice and comfy.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator.
Well,
hired by
can't get him
Madame
now,
Carlyle
but
this morning.
still.
I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47. A famous private investigator.
Well, that's a nice comment from the chat.
What's up?
Somebody recently discovered your videos and have been binging them like crazy.
Oh, that's nice.
Especially the Yu-Gi-Oh videos. Glad to see you're out here doing your thing.
Yeah, I'm hoping to actually finish this up next year, but scheduling.
Yeah.
Scheduling
It's just always nice when somebody pops into the chat and says, hey, like, yeah, I like your stuff.
And hopefully we'll be able to continue these stream weeks next year. Next year's going to be a mess, though.
Yeah.
That mastermind of yours has figured out.
This was probably like the first year where we try to do the streams as consistently as possible.
Yeah.
Just to see what worked and what didn't work.
Blusterous personas like yours often reveal a deep and festering boredom, sometimes resulting in risky behavior, private challenges, murder, perhaps.
I like you. Cheek.
Just one more thing.
Alright, so where is the freaking butler so we can kill his butt?
I don't want to kill the butler.
You want to frame the butler.
No, I'm going to have the daughter-in-law / niece do it.
Then are we just gonna we're just trying to knock the butler out, okay? So where's the butler?
Ring the dinner bell. I wonder what happens if well, I'm just gonna knock out the detective anyway.
Just because it's fun.
It'd be funny if you solved the mystery from just the portrait.
Yeah.
I understand everything. It was Austin and Mickey Mouse did it.
What?
That's right, Mickey Mouse killed your brother.
Or the insurance money.
Wait, why does it make... I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling detectives.
No, the only... I went on a tangent because, you know, the whole thing with Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
Magic Kingdom?
Based the whole, DeSantis revoking the special administration for the land that Walt Disney World is built on.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, well, we can get out of this by burning down Disneyland for the insurance money. Terror of Death. Oh, Des, before I forget, I want to tell you, since I know you're a big Jaime Blue Beetle fan, is the new Blue Beetle mini-series is good and reestablishes a lot of Jaime's pre-Flashpoint history. Well, that took them a decade.
Oh, it's actually out?
Apparently.
I didn't know that.
Loaded with conflict, unsaid fears and desires. I could just stare all day.
You just probably knock him out right now.
Yeah, true.
Except there are people.
Yeah.
There were people on there if you would have gotten him while he was up there.
Ah, good.
Yeah, do it. Follow the sound, my friend.
Follow the money.
Follow the money. Follow the money. And stab him.
No, he's done nothing wrong.
He existed.
Sakes! Don't.
Drag the body and hide it in a case. Sorry, I just overcome with this sharp desire for blood.
If you're dressed like a Detective 47, you might as well...
You didn't see that. Knock him out, knock him out, knock him out!
You know what? I'm sticking with my original plan. My original plan was fine. It would have taken a while, but you know what? Screw you.
I should mute by that because you got screwed over by camera angles twice.
It's like I have the minute the guy starts shooting, it's like we'll be right back, you know.
All because you think that this is all about murder.
It is about murder.
It's about finesse, damn it! I'm not some stupid 12-year-old.
I'm impatient, okay? I demand violence.
Well, that is your failing, so work on it.
No!
I demand you work on it.
No! Make me. You're not my dad.
Alexis, Hitman is like a Rube Goldberg machine. You set it up for the payoff, but the setup takes a long, long time. It is not a bad comparison, is it, John?
Yeah. Okay, it can only be done in a family meeting, so... Damn it, Woody, can't you go and just murder your aunt already? God!
How tall are you? You could be a model, you know.
Right.
You know what, screw it, I'm just gonna knock him out.
We're trying to get something from him to begin with.
Yep. Trying to get the,
Good job, 47. You now have both tokens needed for us to get the file on Arthur Edwards from the London Vault. Time to take care of Alexa Carlyle.
This'll be good.
There's no meeting. It wasn't Alexa who rang the bell.
Dang it.
So wait, like, how did you know if it's Alexa the one that rung the bell? Does she ring it in a certain way?
Nah.
Ring a ding ding dong. Ring a ding dang dong.
Ring a ding dang. What? I'm going to Sing Sing. Wait a minute. That's how I got the disguise? Not by starting with it, but by reapplying it? That's how I get the achievement? Oh, that sucks.
grandmother's not here.
Wait, you just got the achievement?
We're allowed to call family meetings. No idea who rang the bell.
Dang it, Alexa, just go to your family. Talk to them, damn it.
No, I will not. I will not confront my family and confront our many issues.
Fine, I'll go murder her myself. Just set it all up to get someone to murder her. I mean, I'll just go murder myself. You gotta do it yourself, you bibbit.
And then you walk in the room and she's already dead.
Oh, Christ!
What happened to her? Oh, and then it shows the Grim Reaper. What her house do?
You look, don't you?
Just gonna get it done. She'll trip it. I'll say that she tripped and fell in her own shears.
Exactly.
She tripped and fell in her own shears.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
Always someplace. Huh, gonna have to out with that probably, but oh well. Oh god. So heavy. You are very heavy for an old lady.
Old ladies are like, you know, made of the densest material known to man.
They are.
And just, you know, drag that guy, just make sure.
Yeah, don't want. He'll get the blame for it. And I'm gonna go in the hearse.
Yep. Just jump out that window. Like you walk out there with all blood all over your face. Fruit punch.
Fruit punch.
Fruit punch.
There is a maintenance elevator that I can take down.
Or you can take that ladder.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that I actually unlocked it. Just making sure. Damn it, from the maintenance balcony. Bloody hell. Well, at least I could go up there and not worry. Yeah, because I'm security, I could go anywhere. Except I don't know where. I don't know where I was going with that. Who am I? Who are you? Also, I find it funny that a lot of these British bodyguards have American accents. I just find that funny.
How are you?
What's up, bro?
Gotta dig this place. Ancestral graveyard, trophy room, and the office safe is hidden behind a portrait. With a secret mechanism. Got real soul. First time here? Yep. Yeah, practical, right?
Huh. Well, yeah, I can actually go up here. Indeed. Yeah, sorry folks for the long drawn out thing and not panning out with the murder by poison. Sorry. I guess I got impatient too. Oh, so this is where I can moose her to death. Also moose her in...
Amusing.
Very amusing. Musso and Frank's.
You strike me as independent and self-sufficient. Taking a break when it's
That's great. Again, sorry folks. Sorry. Tried to do it all. Yeah.
You made the plan, you tried to execute the plan, and then the plan went off the rails.
Yeah. Oh, I had to snort it. No. Pipe here. Drainage pipe. There it is. There's the drain pipe. So uncomfortable. Seriously, I would never be able to do this in real life. Like, to be able to have that balance...
It's beyond us.
You have to be a genetically engineered super assassin. Alright, just find the hearse and get the hell out of here. Now put me on a plane so I can put him in a hearse.
What?
From, that is from, Van Helsing Abridged. Helsing Abridged, Ultimate.
You said Van Helsing Abridged.
I know, I misspoke. I misspoke.
Like, oh my god, did somebody, like, redub the Hugh Jackman movie?
I mean... I thought I had the key! I had the key! Where the... bloody hell...
Hey, how are you?
Missing key? I had the freaking...
Was it during the reset or something?
It might have been during a reset. I find the hearse key. Find the key. Key card. Key to Rebecca's room. Boat key. I don't need the boat key.
Wait, there's a boat key?
Yeah, I can get out on a boat, but it's not as fun.
Alright, wait. It's a boat! It's night boat!
But the hearse key has more... has more symbolism.
We're going for symbolism now?
Yes.
Oh, wait, why, what does the boat have symbolism too? Like we're going up the river Styx.
Don't mind me, just stretching my calves.
Stretching the old calves. The raised stones, gotta find those.
Calves are cute. Baby calves are adorable.
Yep. It's really horrible what is done to them in the name of... Ugh. Yeah.
Don't be roommates with a cow though. They can get pretty moody.
Yeah, okay. The raised stones. That's where the hearse key is.
If they find out how efficient we can be, they'll let half of us go. So don't work too hard, Catherine.
This is no time for jokes.
I mean, that is a good point.
Yeah.
Raised stones. I know there was a key around here somewhere. I saw it. I mean, and in my defense, the reason I'm doing this also is because if I get all the, if I can unlock enough, I can actually start out as the detective.
They were his favorites.
I know, Oliver, I know.
We shall all miss him dearly.
First key, raised stones.
Does the guy you're looking at have a picture?
Yep. Dang it. It's right by the bloody ribbon hell.
You went the completely wrong way, didn't you?
Yep. Also, in my defense, the place I was looking like had this stupid thing where like Google highlights bits in an article when like you get
Yeah, they've been doing that a lot lately.
It's really annoying. Got first key. The zoom in on this is terrible and freaking. Sorry, folks.
Kazik, so Shinta, what shows have you and your roommates been watching? G-Witch, Iruma, and Spy Family.
Yep.
Also, they've been watching Arknights.
Yep. Arknights is pretty good. It's good. It's very emotionally heavy, just so that you know.
That'll be a first for me.
You should have gotten away on the sample.
Making it. Damn! He's very slowly and gradually getting away! Up into the bank. There we go. That's what I wanted. Anyway. So, I think that's a good place to start there, since you were doing that.
Yeah, it's a good place to stop.
Yep. Next time, we'll be going to Berlin.
When we come back to doing Hitman, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, before we, like, end the stream, do you mind if I announce, like, what I'm gonna... did I announce what I was gonna play next when we resume my streams?
Yeah, what do you want to do when you stream next?
So, we completed, I made it... Last time I played Paper Mario and lost the final boss, but I did take care of the Shadow Queen on my own time, which was, yeah. But next time when we get to my streams, Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess.
Oh yeah, we'll dig out my Wii copy of that.
Yep.
Yeah, so that'll be interesting.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I have the GameCube version, but maybe I should try the Wii version because, like, I've never played it with the original motion controls.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that'll be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Last question from Kier Crystal. Have you seen That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime before? It's been on my watch list simply because Brittany Karbowski is playing the main character. So, yeah, that's it for us. Have a good weekend, guys. See you. We'll see you when we see you.
Happy